Hello everyone!
Hi everyone! In this episode we will take you with us from Germany to almost Croatia, because we're planning to go to Greece and to spend some time in Greece, and of course we have all the way down there. So we will take you step by step with us and explain you exactly what kind of toll system there is and what you need to be aware of.
We'll show you how the road condition is and how the border crossings are.
And how the food in every country is.
Enjoy the episode.
Have fun! So we just stopped here to get a coffee and to buy the Vignette. And we just have this most beautiful. Let's get our coffee and it's gone.
Expensive coffee.
Oh, very expensive coffee. So we need to buy this one. Don't go to Austria and use the Autobahnen without this. It will be so costly. Right?
No free highways.
No free highways like in Germany. So we just got the Vignette for 10 days because we're just cruising through, and this is the cheapest one for 10 days. Then we got a coffee here with the incredible view. And now we're gonna show you how to put the Vignette in the car. So you basically have to put it in here, and don't put it there where it's black. So right there, so that later on, when you're on the highway, there are sensors that are gonna notice it. Perfect. So we're ready to go to cross through Austria. The only thing is, there are some tunnels on the way to Slovenia, and we need to pay for them extra, or we need to go around them.
Go up to the mountains.
Or go to the mountains, and we're a little bit afraid of the snow, because it's still gonna be very cold. We don't have winter tires because it's a Spanish car. Usually we don't need it there. But so I'm a bit worried about this. So most probably gonna take the tunnels, and it's also gonna be way quicker. But there's one tunnel that costs like 13 euros, and the one that is crossing from Austria to Slovenia, the border, that one costs like 8 euros. So this one is fine, but the 13 euros hurts a little bit. Well, but that's it. You ready?
Ready to go.
So, good morning everyone. We just slept here in Velden am Wörthersee, which is like a small village, but it's pretty famous touristically, just before you cross to Slovenia. We wanted to sleep actually in Slovenia, but apparently it's not very wild camper friendly, and so we decided to just stay in Austria for that. So we just slept here in let's say it's a parking next to a road in the middle of nowhere.
Can
So.
see.
No, you cannot see
Oh,
that.
you cannot see.
But we will show you right afterwards. It was okay. There was some cars passing by, but it's also like you have right here the forest, and we hear a little bit of water. So we now just go back to the parking lot where we went yesterday, because they have a toilet and public toilet there. We get fresh and then walk around the village a little bit, right?
Yeah, walk around the lake.
Walk around the lake, and then we make our way to Lake Bled, or Lake Bled, or
Bled Lake.
Bled Lake. Well, in whichever language you want to hear it, which is already in Slovenia. So we're gonna pay for the Karawankentunnel. It's like 7.80, right?
Something like that. 8 euros.
8 euros, just to cross faster into Slovenia. But we're trying to not buying the Vignette for Slovenia. So we basically, right after the Karawankentunnel, we need to leave the Autobahn, or the highway, in Slovenia, and make our way on the national roads.
Yep.
right?
Hopefully we won't make any mistake and go on the highway.
Let's see. So we just woke up this morning and we're going into the village and we just have these views. It's just incredible. Austria is amazing. Look at this. So we literally just drove like 2 minutes and this is where we passed at night. So probably you can actually sleep here as well. And look at this view. So after sleeping somewhere up there, we came back to this parking lot, which is very nice because it has public toilets and they're very, very clean. So if you use them, keep them clean. We also tried our best and cleaned a little bit after us as well. So we had a great start in the morning. We could use the toilet. We are fresh. And let's see what this nice village of Velden will show us. So there's a casino here, and at midnight we saw a lot of people outside here all dressed up, and probably there was an event. Oh, and very nice here, you can have a coffee, sit in the sun, and I think it's a very touristic village which has a lot of money. So it actually seems like it's summer already because the sun is out and it looks like summer, like 20 degrees, but actually it's still freezing cold. I think it is like right now 5 or 6 degrees Celsius. So therefore I'm in the jacket. He's not, because he didn't bring a warm jacket. So we really hope that now when we go to Ljubljana and then afterwards to Croatia, that the weather, or the temperatures at least, are a little bit higher, because this is not my temperatures. So this one here is like a public space, so you can think about a public pool basically, but just with the lake. So you can go here, pay, I don't know, usually it's around 2, 3, 4 euros, and then you have all of the space to just chill, relax, and then enter directly to the lake. It's very nice. So for breakfast we got this, which is like Mondschnecke. I don't know how to say this in English. This one is very tasty. We also have it in Germany, so it's nothing super special, but it's really nice. And then it was very sad to see that here they have brezen with this spice. I'm actually not sure how to call it in English either. It's cumin. So if anyone knows how to what cumin is in English.
It has slightly anise-like taste.
Yeah, it tastes a little bit like anise, and I'm not sure why anyone would put this on a breze, but we also went to a supermarket and they also had it on the breze. So
well, in Spain they eat a lot of bread with matalaua, and I think they're really similar. Maybe
yeah,
it's the same spice.
I think it's the same spice. We also have it in some kind of bread, but never on the breze. So I was a bit sad because I really don't like it. So I got this one.
It's so beautiful.
wanted to take the Karawankentunnel, which would have cost us like €8, but now we decided that we're not gonna do it, and we just take the national road, which is not costing us anything, but it takes 30 minutes longer. So we actually need to cross these mountains.
But supposedly we should have really nice views.
So let's see about the views, hopefully. Here we can already see Slovenia. So we just crossed from Austria into Slovenia, and it was just such a smooth border basically that we have here a lot in Europe. So thanks to the Schengen zone or Schengen area, and thanks to the Eurozone and the European Union, we have a lot of countries that we can just cross into. There's no border control, nothing, and it is just very relaxed traveling around here, so you don't have to wait in the border. I remember when I was very young, we still had some border controls, and now I'm just so thankful that we don't have it anymore in a lot of countries, not all of the countries in Europe. And now that we're gonna cross into Croatia today, we're very happy that Croatia now is also part of the Schengen area and of the Eurozone, so we can finally pay there with euros, and we don't have to wait in the border control. And I think this happened in the beginning of the year, right? More or less.
Yeah, I think so. Like 5 years ago or so, I also drove with the same car from Spain to Greece, and I had to wait quite long at the border to get stamped.
Yeah, and I think it's weird, but we're not used to this anymore, because especially when you live in Spain or in Germany, you can cross into France, Portugal, and it feels like it's one very big country, and you don't really have to wait on border controls. So thank you for that, and I think it makes also the whole Europe a little bit freer to move around.
Yeah, and I think in the near future they promised that we'll have also the same language. We'll all speak German.
Yes, we always speak German, so get ready for this. All have to learn German now. That's just a joke. So we parked right on the lake. I guess I'm eating an apple. And it cost us €2 per hour, which I think is kind of expensive. But I think there are the parking lots that they're charging you like €5 per hour. So I think it's still okay. We're just gonna walk around here for this 1 hour, take a few videos and photos, and then just head straight to Ljubljana. So just check out before parking somewhere if you find maybe a better place to park. He's still eating his pretzel.
Oh. The water is pretty clean.
That's true. So we finally arrived at Lake Bled, or in Spanish Lago Bled, and in German Wörthersee.
You can also say Bled Lake.
You can say what you want, but it's most probably the most famous lake here in Slovenia. And we have an amazing weather. It's super sunny. It's actually warm, like 15 degrees right now. So I'm not complaining this time. So we made our way to Ljubljana and we're going to look for food now because I'm starving. It's 3 o'clock and we didn't have lunch, not really breakfast. So I'm very hungry and let's see what kind of food we will find in the beautiful city of Ljubljana.
If the restaurant that I found is closed, maybe she'll be hungry. That's no.
Yes, I'm the one in the relationship who gets angry, not him. That's it. So we're now entering the center of Ljubljana. Actually, Ljubljana it's the capital of Slovenia, and it only has like 300,000 inhabitants, so it's actually a pretty small capital. But the whole country only has like 2 million people.
Tiny cute country.
So it's a very tiny cute country, and probably it is one of the easiest capitals to enter by car and just kind of parking. We're paying now 70 cents per hour, so also super good from the price. And yeah, let's discover a little bit more about Ljubljana. So this is the actual menu, but they also have like different lunch menus, so we're gonna check this out.
What are you eating today, Foca?
So I'm gonna eat one of the lunch menus here. Then I'm gonna eat the vegetable soup, stuffed aubergine, and a salad and dessert, and it's all included in one. And then I'm gonna drink radler as well. And you will order the soup, right?
Yeah, the stew with pork and beef, poranja.
So that later on we can eat more. So we ordered the radler. In Germany you usually do that with lemon, and here it seems like it's with grapefruit. Let's see, can you pour it in? And how does it taste?
Nice.
So here you can see a bridge full of logs. I think like in most of the bigger cities you find bridges like this. And this one is really full. I like that they have like a pharmacy that you can even go to, and Sunday night if you need something.
Here you can buy eggs.
And here you can buy eggs, and we already saw a machine where you could buy milk.
I think the idea is excellent. Oh yeah, we got just this espresso, and it's super good, like specialty coffee that we just bought here at the stand, and it's a very good coffee.
So here you can go up with the funicular, and then here on top is the Ljubljana castle. But you can also go walking. But you can see here the stairs. But I think there's also another way up there that you can go. We're not gonna go because it's 12 euros entry per person, and I don't want to pay for it. Here you can see two small dragons, and here you can see a big one, and there's 4 of them around the bridge. So we took a quick shower in the forest, so you can see I'm without makeup now.
It was cold.
It was super cold. We have our portable shower and there was no one, so we just took a quick shower. And now we are in a very small town. What's the name?
Ribnitza. It's the last kind of middle-sized town that we're passing by before crossing the Croatian border. So we just stopped to have a little walk.
And we are going to see a castle, right? Or a fort?
Yeah, it's kind of like a little fort and church. The town center seems to be really nice. So let's see.
Okay.
So that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you find the information useful.
Thank you so much for watching. And next week we'll show you already our next step, which will be Zadar in Croatia. So that will be Zadar. If you enjoyed the video, please
hit the like button,
turn on the notification,
and subscribe. Follow us also on
Instagram. Thank you so much.
See you next week.
Bye bye.